after you got placed in bronze, your first reaction probably was somewhat similar to this. But fear not, because the season is long and there are lots of opportunities to redeem yourself and get to the true ranking that you deserve. And I'm here to help you with that, because that's what this series is all about. Welcome to Climbing the Ladder, the series where I give you in detail information on how to climb. So yeah, at first I just want to showcase some of the plays I had to make to get to bronze 2. And honestly, I'm surprised how forgiving the placement system was on my feeding sprees, because I fed pretty hard. But let's get to the good part now, shall we? I'm going to explain how to carry your games throughout the ladder. Our first topic will be roaming. As a main mid, the first thing that came to my mind to start off this series with was, why is roaming so good? How do I roam? Is roaming really more rewarding than snowballing my lane? I'll show you some footage of me roaming as Karma mid versus me snowballing mid lane as Cannon. The Cannon vid will be shown later on in the video. So in the Karma game, I was winning my lane and I was looking for a roam. However, Karma isn't considered the best roamer since she doesn't have any instant hard CC nor a decent gap closer. But for these types of champions, roaming is still a possibility. You make sure you push out the lane and try to get to your desired lane as quickly as possible, while avoiding being spotted by wards. Karma's shield speed boost will help you with that, as it makes the trip through the river surprisingly easy and fast. So what's so good about this? Well, you're not only getting yourself ahead, you're also giving your teammates an advantage. Roaming is all about that global goal to get your team fed. Got a double on bot and TP is up? Nice! We can take a turret and maybe even a dragon! A turret gives your team nearly 1k gold. In the early game, that is a lot of money and can result in a snowballing effect, not just for yourself, but for the entire team. At first, Drake's value is immeasurable, since the value will change constantly. However, in the early game, you're probably gonna be looking at a raw stats advantage that is worth at least 1k gold. So that single roam resulting in 2 kills, 1 turret and 1 Drake might just put your team ahead by about 2.5k gold. Drake stats value included, that is. Adding the EXP advantage up to this, you've triggered a snowball effect across the entire map for your team for sure. Now I'll showcase the snowballing tactic, which you solely get gold from. This tactic really just is all about you greedy little fuck. But yeah. As you can see, I'm well ahead and I completely wrecked the enemy Veigar, Rengar and Braum. My side lanes are doing decent, nothing special. However, the enemy team does manage to pick up some kills and win some skirmishes by grouping up. The enemy team's morale was low due to the fact I was getting so fat and basically 2 or 3v1ing them. They even admitted in the aftergame lobby that they were wanting to surrender at the time, indicating how important never surrender is. But that's a topic for another video. Snowballing this season in particular is outclassed by roaming because it's less rewarding than getting those objectives and team goals. Instead of granting your entire team a decent lead, you're granting yourself a massive lead. However, it doesn't result in any objectives being taken down, nor your teammates getting gold, so you're putting yourself in a position where you're likely to be focused if successfully terminated. And you're not getting any closer to the win either, because you're not getting any closer to the Nexus. Your team is left alone with few to no options if you die. Also, let's put up some raw gold charts, shall we not? So, we now know the roam could have resulted in about a 2.5k gold lead over the enemy team, expanding over the game cause Drake's value increases pretty much by the minute as you get more stats. 3 kills, however, only result in 0.9k gold lead, and this gold is solely focused on one character, which might just be easy to focus down. The meta, standing for most effective tactic available, has shifted more into a macro game mode this season, and therefore you need to adapt your playstyle to this. This means the following. In the current state of the game, the tactic that results in the highest chance of winning is taking a lot of objectives with your team. For a mid laner, this means you gotta roam. This is basically why TF still remains the solo queue god. Next to Ari, that is, because she's just a fucking monster, right? Though, please nerf. If you keep on wrecking your lane and losing the game, chances are the enemy team is working together more effectively, and you might need to start looking for those roams. Help your team, come on! In the next video, I'll showcase warding, roam pathing, and I will try to explain situational building. God, that's gonna be hard. What am I putting myself up to? But until then, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That said, have a wonderful day. See ya!